Hey guys, welcome to Kit Talk. It's part review, part modeling explanation, but mostly it's just rambling. Today we're going to look at my high-grade Build Burning /G Gundam. The name of this kit is a bit of a joke. In the West, we never received a God Gundam. In the dubbed version of G Gundam that was aired on Toonami in the early 2000s, when Domon Kasshu received his mid-season upgrade, he began piloting the Burning Gundam instead of the God Gundam. Now, the way I've heard this story told goes back to the era of Wing Gundam. Apparently, some parents weren't very happy to see a toy labeled Death Scythe Hell in toy stores. Thus, there was more of an effort put into localizing future series to avoid offending some people. The God Gundam became Burning Gundam, and Devil Gundam became Dark Gundam. To be honest, I have no idea if this story is total malarkey, or if there's some kernel of truth in there somewhere. Many years later, when Build Fighters Try hits the air, we're introduced to Seikai and his Build Burning Gundam. The similarities of both of these designs and their fighting styles of these mobile suits made for an excellent kit bash, and thus, the Build Burning /G Gundam design was born. My favorite thing about this kit is that when I originally posted it, there were a fair number of people that never realized that this was a kit bash at all. And I think the reason for that is that this kit is a fairly balanced combination of the high-grade God Gundam and the high-grade Build Burning Gundam. The head, shoulders, chest, legs, and feet are all from the Build Burning Gundam, while the arms, waist, and backpack are from the God Gundam. Similarities in these design elements mean that the chest and legs simply plug into the torso as if they were intended to by design. Similarly, the arms are able to plug into the shoulders without issue. The backpack, on the other hand, required a fair bit of modification to attach. The high-grade God Gundam, the backpack is actually a removable core lander feature. The Build Burning Gundam has a more complicated chest design with more moving components that didn't support this part. So to attach it, what I needed to do was basically cut the core lander off at the cockpit, which would be right about here on the mobile suit. Then, using the peg from the existing Build Burning Gundam, I built a peg system out of pla plate to more firmly attach the component to the mobile suit. The end result is a backpack that is still able to swivel here, as well as open its fins the way it normally would. In addition to the kit-bashed elements of this build, I also did the general high-grade corrections that need to be done on most of these models. This included filling in the normally hollow areas on the back of these fins using both pla plate as well as Tamiya putty, as well as fixing seam lines that would normally fit around the head up here, as well as the seam line on the shoulders. To fix the seam line on the shoulder, one thing you need to keep in mind is these little gray pegs up here in the shoulders. To fix this, all you have to do is simply cut off the gray material on either side of this peg, fuse the seam line of the red shoulder, and then insert the gray component and glue it into place. I also opted for my own decal scheme on this model kit. I used whatever decals I really had, and then just placed them around the kit in a sequence that I thought was pleasing. This is the type of project that makes me feel really excited to try more kit bashing and modified builds out in the future. Both kits used in this project went together really well in terms of design and aesthetics. What are your thoughts on kit bashing, and how do you like the result of this project? I'd like to know your thoughts below. If you like this project, why not check out my blog? I have over 100 completed and painted kits, as well as tutorials, reviews, and other fun stuff. If you like the work that I do, consider supporting me on Patreon. You can contribute as little as $1 a month, and all donations go towards helping me to purchase new equipment and materials to make more cool stuff for you guys. I also have a bunch of great rewards for my patrons, ranging from access to additional content and media to one-on-one scale modeling lessons.